Hi, I'm Jennifer Angel, and this is my monthly report for June. Now, there's lots of activity happening this week. Firstly, there's an eclipse, lunar eclipse, which is the full moon sitting in Sagittarius. Okay, so Sagittarius is very much a visionary sign. It's also a sign who, as I say, you never want to tell a Sagittarian a secret because, it doesn't sit well with them. They have to sort of tell it. They have to, otherwise they'll have sleepless nights. So you want to be careful that you're not brutally honest with someone, particularly as Venus is still retrograde for most of the month. So when Venus is retrograde, it can make you feel like you want to tell people a few home truths, particularly as it's sitting in Gemini, who likes to communicate and talk. Now, there's a new moon in Gemini. Now, this is the second one. Last month, we did have a lunar solar eclipse in Gemini, and it was right at the start. It was like half a degree. And this month, another new moon in Gemini right at the end of the sign at 28 degrees. Okay, so good for communicating, good for public appearances or anything that puts you out there. With the media in any way. It could be publishing, TV, or any of those areas. So Mercury, the communication planet, does move through 3 signs this month, so that's very interesting as well. Neptune goes retrograde on the 5th. Okay, so that don't let your imagination play tricks with you. And Saturn, thankfully, after all this time, comes out of its retrograde move on the 25th. So good news for business, Saturn being, the more business career planet. So, we can all feel like the handbrake has been taken off a bit and, start to move forward. So they're like the main highlights. So let's have a look at, the other thing that does happen, it does move, which is substantial this week also, is on the 12th. Jupiter moves into Gemini, so fabulous creative position. It's there for a year. Going to mean big things for all star signs in a different area of life for each of you. So what does this mean? What are the highlights for each sign? Let me go through them. I'm just going to quickly go through from Aries to Pisces. So I'll apologize now if you're Pisces, you're going to have to sit through all the rest of it, all of it next month. And when I have a little more time up my sleeve, I'll be able to do a monthly report for each of the signs separately. Okay, so first of all, Aries. Creative ventures get the thumbs up for you. So Saturn comes out of its retrograde move. It's in your solar 7th house, so good for relationships. Financial news can come through at the end of the month as well. Now, the Taurus, your new moon is on the in your 2nd house, which is money and possessions, on the 19th. Okay, so there's a new start there for finances. Jupiter also moves into this area on the 12th. Venus comes out of retrograde on the 28th, so good for saving as well. So it's all love and money issues for you this month. So Gemini, Jupiter moves into your sign on the 12th. This is fantastic for you. It's really, the start of a whole new phase, and for, the whole next 12 months for you. It's like fated events are going to fall into place for you. You have another new moon in your sign on the 19th, and the eclipse full moon is in your solar house of love and relationships. So love will be under the microscope. Cancer. Eclipse full moon in your 6th house. Watch your health. Also, there's going to be a shift in business for you this month. And for love, you can reset the boundaries of a relationship. Leo, Mercury moves into your sign on the 26th. It gives you more clarity of what your next moves are. Money news can come through around the 21st, but you may need to compromise. And for love, make sure you have a level of equality. Virgo, eclipse full moon in your solar 4th house. It can mean some upheaval at home. Okay, Jupiter moves into your 10th house of career, gets a boost, really great news for you and for the next 12 months. It can also affect your home, so there could be a conflict there with work and home. Libra, Saturn finally in your sign comes out of its retrograde move on the 25th. So you're going to feel like things are starting to move forward a bit more for you. The Sun and Mercury in your 10th house of career brings opportunities. Scorpio, eclipse full moon is in your second house of money, your money sector and possessions. So financial shakeup can happen there. Jupiter also moves into your other money house, and that can bring New Year's. So what shakes up at first on the 4th can then come through and be even better for you around the 12th, okay? Sagittarius, eclipse full moon is actually in your sign, so one way or another, change is imminent. Jupiter, Venus, and the Sun, and the new moon, it's all in your 7th house of love and partnerships, so there seems to be a lot of movement around your personal life. Capricorn, there's the virtual planetary traffic jam in your solar 6th house, so it's a very, very busy time. You're going to have to be totally productive, organized to keep up with everything. You need to watch your health. Saturn comes out of its retrograde period in your transit in your career and business 10th house, and you could be put in the public eye too. So good things, things are starting to move ahead career-wise for you. Aquarius, very social month, so you can make connections which can advance you, particularly in your career. Mercury on the 25th moves into your 7th house, which means that you can actually meet someone that you have a very good intellectual connection and union with, which is what you need for a love partnership to actually work and last the distance. Pisces, lucky last. I love Pisces. Your home environment is highlighted. Okay, so anything around the home and family can come up. Venus is retrograde also there, so beware of power plays. This will pass over about another month, so deal with things now while you can. The eclipse full moon on the 4th is in your career area, your solar 10th house. So it looks like career, even though it can get like a shake-up. And it's like, you know, when I say things are going to be shake up, it means that when they fall back into place, they're going to fall differently, and you get a chance to move forward in the direction that you want to go. As usual, the stars are full of supportive and challenging aspects for every star sign. So love and luck to you all. Thank you so much for watching and supporting me, and I look forward to seeing you next month. Have a great month. Happy June. Bye for now.